right. Valentine's Day is based on a very bizarre ancient fertility festival called Lupercalia. I think that's right.
I think you said it right.
This festival was celebrated in mid-February in ancient Rome. The ancient Romans would sacrifice an animal on the Lupercalia and then use the hides to whip females in order to supposedly increase their fertility. The Roman romantics were drunk,
Quote unquote.
and they were naked.
Quote unquote.
Let me see. Says Noel Linsky, now religious studies professor at Yale.
Tell you.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody got a real question in here. You see that, Yumi? The question says, just wondering, what are your thoughts on co-parents being in separate relationships, but on Valentine's Day they celebrate with each other and their kids?
Stupid.
Fuck no.
That's dumb.
Valentine's Day is
know.
not a kid holiday. We don't have to family it up. Like,
Family it up.
I can't even, it couldn't even come out right. But yeah, because no. Whoever your significant other is, when Valentine's Day comes around, that's who you spend it with. Not a family holiday.
No, it's definitely not. I would never do that.
I don't know. That's weird. Like,
I don't know.
How do you get the other person to like even?
We got
Get
so
on
much
board
other
with that.
holidays that's like act like about actual family.
Was that a girl that asked that or a guy?
It's a woman.
Never
I
fallen
bet
for
it
that.
was.
You know. Oh, question. Have you guys ever had like an amazing Valentine's experience where like you gonna remember this shit till you like?
Yep.
Oh
No.
Yep. Yes.
Let us know, Amanda.
Okay, so 2 years ago. So 2 years ago,
She was happy.
yeah, actually, because this wasn't a surprise Valentine's Day. Like, this was the first Valentine's Day that I spent with my ex. And we kind of like planned it together. Like, I always knew that I wanted to go to a spa for Valentine's Day because I've never really been to a spa in New York. I was like, I want to do that. So we booked the spa, we booked a hotel, and we booked dinner reservations the day after Valentine's Day. So the spa was cute. And when we went after the spa, we went to check into our hotel, get ready for dinner and stuff. And I remember, like, after I finished my makeup, I'm like asking her about my jewelry. I was like, what earrings should I wear? And she came and she gave me earrings. Well, she used to work at a jewelry store, so she used to give me jewelry a lot. So she came and she was just like, these are new earrings. Like, you could wear these. I was just like, oh, okay, cute. So I'm like, okay. Now I'm like, okay, what necklace? So she was like, don't worry about that. Just when you put on the earrings, come into the room. I came into the room and she was like, sit down. She started talking. I'm like, why are you telling me to sit down? And like, we gonna be late. Like, what are you doing? But she gave me a necklace and she asked me to be her girlfriend.
Oh,
But she like gave like this whole speech, like, you know, I've enjoyed the last couple of months with you. Like, you know, we've been so good, blah, 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 blah. And she gave me the necklace and she asked me, would I be her girlfriend? And then we really had a great experience at dinner. I forgot, what was the name of the restaurant that we went to for dinner? But we actually told them that it was our anniversary. So they had came, they came and they did like wine tastings for us. And they gave us free dessert. And they still had their Valentine's Day menu, because we went the day after Valentine's. So they still had their Valentine's Day menu. So it was like kind of like a
discount?
It wasn't a discount, but it was like a combo menu. So we had salmon, steak, and lobster with sides for two. So
Was it a deal?
I mean,
Why
it
was
was
it the 15th?
that's the day we decided to celebrate our Valentine's.
Well, because they had something the day before, right?
Yeah, and it was Valentine's Day dining is always
Everybody's booked
pretty
up.
crowded.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I actually really don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
Thank God. Thank God. All this fantasy shit made me take my glasses off.
Well,
I'll take a
It
drink.
was cute though. That's
I
not
bet
shit
it
that
was.
happens every year, but that was a really good Valentine's Day.
I think it's dope. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I think it's dope. I'm just saying for me, like I don't particularly celebrate Valentine's Day. Just because I think it's a cash grab. You know, really
I'ma
every day
grab
needs to be
it.
Valentine's when you,
Grab it.
or like they say in Houston, Valentines. With the
Valentines.
Valentines. I don't know, I just because I think a lot of times people do a lot of making up on Valentine's when you've been on some shit the rest of the year, or you haven't been on like consistently on like
They gonna wait till one day to make it up?
they will.
And people will go, and people do that whole thing that you do.
Oh, I was in awe. When I tell you, Lonnie,
But no, that's a
always
fact,
got
though.
a story.
Because but we need to talk about that. Because there's a thing, like
Ain't nobody can break up with me.
there's a lot of dudes, and I was one of them, who when the holidays come up, Christmas, Valentine's Day, those two
We
specifically.
called that something. Didn't we call that something in an episode?
I don't know, but we
What was it?
break up.
No, we had like a word for it. Like when you break up with someone or cause arguments right before the holidays.
There's a lot of dudes out here that are dating a girl that they
Broke.
don't really like. Okay, that's what it is. You don't really like her.
But why are you dating her?
No offense, Lonnie. There's a lot of dudes that are dating a girl that they don't really like, but they just happen to like her more than they like all the other girls. And it's like, okay, I'm in no man's land. I really don't like any one of them, but I like her the most, so I rock with her the most. But so she don't think this is that. When Valentine's Day come, I gotta get up out of this situation.
I mean, is it really that? Is it really that you like her more than the rest, or is it just that like you're trying to keep her in close proximity so that you can fuck anytime you want?
No, we just like her more.
Definitely the latter, not the former.
No, yeah, because I just feel like I don't even think it's like, oh, I like her a lot, because if you liked her a lot, then why wouldn't you, continue it to be like a relationship, or, we're going somewhere. I feel like guys, and I mean, you're a guy, so correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like guys just keep women in close proximity just because they know that the girl likes you so much that it's just like, okay, well, she's easy to keep around because she likes me and she's so into me that, I can keep her around for as long as I want.
Well, I mean, first and foremost, that's everybody, right? Now, what I will say is, no, we don't like her a lot. I specifically said we don't like her a lot. We just like her more than our current options. So if I have 4 options that I like at a level of 3, 4, and 5, and she's a 6, I'm not gonna settle with her, and I'm not gonna give her all of me, but I still want to keep her for however long I can. You know what I'm saying? And that's the guy's mentality. When he doesn't buy her gifts and he's breaking up with her before Valentine's Day, it's not because he's broke. Because a broke man that loves you would tell you, baby, I don't got it right now. It's because I don't really care about you. And because I don't care about you, I'm going to get rid of you for this holiday so you don't feel obligated on this holiday and embarrassed for this holiday. And a week or 2 after this holiday is over and that wave subsides, I'm going to pop right back up and you're going to accept me because I know you like me that much.
Ooh, terrible business.
Wait, this really happens like this?
All the time.
He seems like he's talking from experience right now.
Not just me.
He's saying it step after step. What's happening?
I'm just giving women the harsh reality because y'all think, and you know what I'm saying, you think that if we like you a lot, why wouldn't we do this? We don't. A lot of guys would tell you he likes you, but he really doesn't.
Coming to that conclusion anyway. I don't really think that I don't think that women are that naive to be like, okay,
yes,
I don't know what kind of dumb bitches you dealing with, but if somebody's not doing X, Y, and Z for me, I know they not fucking with me. Like, they do not fuck with me as much as, like Rico said, like if he's
A, B, and C.
Yeah, like if he's not taking me out, if he's not buying me this and we don't do nothing, and all it is close proximity and sex, like he don't fuck with me like that. Like, and I know what it is. Women are not that naive. They're actually just sticking around for the sake to say that, okay, well, I like him, so I'm just gonna take however much of him that I can get. But not all women are like that. Cause
you know how naive women are? I'll tell you how naive women are. a man will treat them like shit the whole year and is splurge on them for Valentine's Day and make you think that they like them that much.
I
That's
just
what
said
Erin
that.
was saying. That's how naive women are. Because I can make you think I like you so much because on this day, I'm going to book a spa that you never had. Ooh, and you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to make a reservation to a restaurant you love, buy you. And guess what? When you get to the hotel, there's going to be a puddle full of roses. And guess what's going to happen after this day in 2 weeks? I'm going to act the fuck up because I don't like you that much. Those are the
Am I
ones
a
you got to be
guy?
worried about.
I feel like I've been really having to ask myself, like, why are the men qualities so dear to my heart? Because because honestly, I know manipulation to the T. Like, I'm gonna really talk about it. I do the same shit. I
I just called that out, by the way.
I do the same stuff. I know manipulation when it's being handed to me. Okay? Like, you can't do that to me and make me feel like anything special, bro. I know. You can't do anything for me for Valentine's Day, Christmas.
Not bro, I know.
No, yeah. And then the rest of the days you being the way you are, I'm gonna take you for those days. Honestly, I'm the type of person that even if you did come around for Valentine's Day and did X, Y, and Z, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. So nice. I'm not gonna appreciate it as much because I know what you're trying to do. I'm gonna let you do it, but I'm not falling for it. Like, I don't that's what I'm saying. I don't know who you be dealing with.
I'm going to tell you that the most romantic dudes be the biggest cheaters. And y'all be flabbergasted with this dumb ass fantasizing idea of a fantasy of an idea of romanticism.
I think
And they
everybody
do that,
cheats.
and they do that with 1,000 girls. And we think, or not we, because we know, guys know, women think, oh, he treats me great, even if he only treats you great one day of the year, or he treats you great all the time. Dudes who splurge on their girl are splurging on more than one. I promise you. Most times, not all the time, but most times. And you
Wait.
can never see the difference.
Let's see what the people in the comments say. Guys, is Rico correct? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to see it.
And here goes TikTok.
like he's right. I wish that
Nah,
was
to
on my
me, I'm never taking cheating off the table.
dropping gems.
You could be doing the most. I will still not take away cheating off the table. Like, anybody can be doing anything.
But what I'm trying to say is that don't bite the bait on being romanticized for a holiday or throughout the year. Because just because you're being romanticized and you're getting these flowers, chocolates, they're showing up to your job or they're having it delivered to your job, you feel like you're special. But most people who do that are not just doing that for one.
And that's just for one day, by the way. Is that just one day?
No, it's often.
Oh, okay. You're saying
But I'm
like
saying
you're saying that the guy
one
does
day.
it often.
Either or. Yeah,
Psycho.
thank you. That
Okay,
gives
Off of
so
that?
do you think that guys can have a romantic, trait?
Disposition.
Yeah, but also be cheaters? Is that what you're saying?
what I'm saying is this.
Yeah.
What I'm really
That's what he said.
Rico, you're saying all romantic men are cheaters.
Like,
What
they
I'm
have
say-
it in them
No,
to
I'm
be
just-
romantic.
What I'm saying is this. Women have been bamboozled by romance. Okay. Men have put this whole fantasized Disney picture of romance into your face
I love Disney.
to make it seem that when a guy is
Not I.
romanticizing and being romantic to you, he is the guy. But not realizing it's just another way to play the game. And he's getting you in whatever way he wants. And usually he's not doing it with one.
When you say, by the way, when you say being romantic, like what does that look like? So that like our people, like our audience can know. Like what does that really look like?
Being romantic is making you feel like your priority. Right? A lot of guys have the capacity to make more than one woman feel like they're the only woman. And that's what gives them trauma. Right? So now because I was able to make you feel like you got picked up by a black SUV and dropped off at dinner, right? And you had got off of work at 5, and then you had balloons and everything, a whole ambiance, but you don't know that I did the same thing for lunch. And in fact, you don't know tomorrow I'm probably gonna fly out for 2 days and be with another girl and do the same thing.
Let me give you the flip side. So the funny thing,
Y'all be doing it too?
that's the funny thing. Like,
Be like, I'm
'cause
gonna go out
somebody-
for your little dinner today.
because somebody came through on the
But
13th.
somebody is taking me out tomorrow.
Somebody came through for lunch on the 14th. Somebody came through for dinner. If you got like if you got a real rotation, thank you, Lonnie. Your work boyfriend, work husband gonna take you out. You know, he probably gonna get you a nice little, gift or whatever. Somebody gonna come through on the 15th. And it's just ironic because I don't even know if those dudes like are being played. I don't know. Maybe they just want to be a part of it. It's not about doing.
What did Alan say?
He said, "Why do women want to do what men do?" It's not about wanting to do
First
what
of all,
men
this is how I
do.
keep my guard up.
If you're dating, why do you only have to have one date on one? Like, you need to come through on the 13th because I'm not available on the 14th. Somebody got to come through on the 15th because I'm not available on the 14th. What does that have to do with a man? That's literally because it's how
What
your
does
schedule.
any of this have to do with you?
I don't
That's
know. Alan stay believing that women want to be
Competition.
Like, you think that I'm making these decisions because of you? No, baby. This is what I want to do. This is me. This is how I'm gonna get my shit off. Okay, I'm gonna be happy going on this date, and maybe I can't do it with this person, so I'm gonna do something else with this person. This is how I'm gonna get what I want. This don't have nothing to do with what you doing. Go ahead, you could do whatever the fuck. Cause me over here, I'm gonna do the same.
That's the thing, like, and I appreciate like your honesty, Rico, in letting women know like they're being played, but it's just incredibly ironic because women are doing the exact same thing.
But
you
it's
know?
like on a men's side, it's like you're saying it in like an egotistical way, like, oh, I'm gonna do this for you, but I'm gonna also do this for somebody else. Women, we be so quiet, like,
Yeah, but
you never know. I feel like you guys boast about things like this.
we don't boast about it. The thing is that we try to tell you how foolish you are for whatever you really think is justifiable or deeming that somebody cares about you.
Oh.
That's what we're trying to tell you. We're not boasting, and it's not egotistical. It's like, do you really think that because he bought you X, Y, and Z, he really cares about you? And that's the funny part, because we know men when we see men, and we can tell you that, hey, he's probably doing that for another girl, and you over here thinking that he's the one. You're over here bringing that same man to mom, not knowing that he's meeting 3 other mothers. So, like, it's not about us being boastful. It's just that you just don't know, and we're trying to tell
3
you.
mothers is actually crazy.
I'm
Like-
telling you. There's some dudes that really do that. Like,
That is nuts.
Nuts.
Like,
They don't like that.
He just
What I got
talking.
to do with it?
Yeah. That's, I mean, when I was dating,
get the fuck out of here, Erin. Yo, I hate Erin so much.
What? You don't. You love
I mean, I guess
Erin.
No, I don't hate her like that.
I
You know,
mean, I
of
guess
course
it
not. Me and
depends
Erin are
because
like this.
maybe you like one person more than you like the rest. So, your one big Valentine's Day plans is with one person, but maybe somebody else likes you a little bit more than you like them. So, you allow them to take you out, the following day. It's not really like too. Yeah, you're not feeling
or
them
you
like
might
that.
like them all, but you just like one a little bit more. That's all. And they get the actual day.
And facts.
What is the likelihood of you liking 3 people equally?
Often, here's the thing.
Not as a man, but as a
As-
woman.
As a woman, I
wow.
don't see that.
I
You
don't.
can't.
As a woman, I don't. See
Like,
that.
I like
As a man,
somebody the
maybe.
most.
Yeah, because you gotta think about it.
I like somebody the most. Like the other two, let me not say the other two. The other one.
Wow.
I might, they cool, but it's somebody over the other, Because
Always.
if I gotta pick, I'ma know right off the back of the hand
Make a
who's
choice.
my choice.
Fact.
It'd be hard for us to pick. You know what the funny thing is? That's because women, especially on Valentine's Day, are on the receiving scale.
Yep.
See, man is on a giving scale
You're
or the
right.
giving point. So if I'm giving to you and I'm giving to you and I'm giving to you, you can easily tell that I like all of you, right? To some capacity.
Well, let's talk about that. You think that Valentine's Day should be a reciprocated holiday for men?
I think
No, what do you think? Not
No,
that
no.
it would never be, but like, do you feel like you should
I'm
receive?
not even thinking no more. I'm leading by example. Valentine's Day is now an equality day when it comes to giving and receiving. If you want those red bottoms, they got a size 42 in men's too.
In the words of Alan, boy, niggas love to compete with women and be like women.
Nah.
You literally just said it.
You said the reverse.
You said
Yeah. But she's trying to say we're trying to be like
the
women.
reverse.
But my thing
Erin, like,
But my
boy,
thing is
Really, Alan? Somebody get the meh.
Lonnie's
It's
about
not
to do
about
it.
that,
Wait,
though,
Lonnie's
like-
about to do it.
So here's the crazy thing. Let's get into the facts about Valentine's Day, right? So this is something that's dope that women should know about Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day was actually made in Rome by the ancient Romans. And initially it was used to hides the whipped. Hides
Okay,
to whip.
so essentially
What the
it
hell?
was kind of a
It says
Dude's too high.
then
the
use the
two and the
hides to whip.
is backwards.
The two and the.
Yeah,
Use a hide to like
not
whip.
Surrey.
I
Yeah,
know,
it
but
was-
where the is,
Mary.
the two should be, and where the
Mary.
I'll read it. I'll
Yeah,
read
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Valentine's Day is based on a very bizarre ancient fertility festival called Lupercalia. I think that's right.
I think you said it right.
This festival was celebrated in mid-February in ancient Rome. The ancient Romans would sacrifice an animal on the Lupercalia and then use the hides to whip females in order to supposedly increase their fertility. The Roman romantics were drunk
Quote unquote.
and they were naked.
Quote unquote.
Let me see, says Noel Linsky, now religious studies professor at Yale. Young women would line up for the men to hit them, and they believed that this would make them fertile. That's very interesting.
So now, what I'm trying to say is, women want to be celebrated on this day, right? So,
Maybe
Wait,
that's
can we read this?
so like, I'm just trying.
Can we read this back? Because this is so funny.
Yeah.
This says for Valentine's Day, the Bronx Zoo lets you name a roach after your sweetheart.
Oh yeah.
And I wonder
a roach.
who's
You
being
niggas
named
are
the roach?
roaches.
Who's being named the roach? The guy or the girl or both?
generally probably the guy.
Well, here's the thing: roaches never die.
Oh,
they die when they.
Well, they can say, well, not that they never die, but it's hard as hell to kill a roach. Like a roach could
not with
What?
a shoe.
I was about to say, I don't
But
know
a
why
roach
they
can
say
say-
that.
Roaches have a very high survival rate.
Yes.
yeah, like they can withstand a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, they'll survive.
A nuclear bomb could drop right now and roaches would still be running around.
I think roaches
Yes.
are one of the insects where you can actually.
So you name me after a roach, it
Like,
might look bad, but I know I'm here forever.
No, you name the roach and then it gets fed to like a meerkat.
What?
It's a sacrifice.
Yeah. So what happens is you name the roach after an ex or whatever, and it gets eaten by
An ex or a current?
an ex or a current.
This is sweetheart.
This is
Why would I name
You name me
the
after
roach
a
my
roach, we got
sweetheart
issues.
to feed it to a meerkat?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can I get so?
But there's a lot of
Rico,
religions.
wait. Rico.
That
Wait,
gives hair. I don't
Wait,
need
Erin, you like the fact that Rico appreciates the origins of Valentine's?
Who
that-
said I appreciate it?
He
Time out,
just-
wait, I never.
he just read from
Whoa,
a piece
whoa,
of paper.
whoa! I said it's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Honestly,
I don't celebrate pagan holidays at all.
Oh, not the pagan holidays. You celebrate Christmas?
You don't celebrate Valentine's
I don't
Day?
celebrate Christmas either.
Oh, you don't?
No, we don't celebrate. And that was the funny thing. So when me and my girl first were like, "Yo, we believe this. We're not gonna celebrate Christmas." Valentine's came around, and I saw her looking at me. I said, "I thought we don't believe in it."
Wait, wait, Rico, did you say we or I?
No, we. This
Did you-
wasn't a push. Yeah. Just a little bit. I told you, John Pell Rico.
I'm going to a French restaurant this Valentine's say.
Oh,
I bet you
fancy.
are.
I'll be- okay, so
She said I, not we.
She's not so I actually, like I said, I don't really like mess with Valentine's Day. It's not important to me. And I can't even tell you the last time I actually did. Maybe high school. The last time I have like done something. Ironically, my husband still does stuff for me, even though I tell him like, you don't have to. Please don't feel obligated. I mean, I say thank you, but like I'm real honestly, if he didn't do it, I would literally be fine. I promise you. Like I promise you, like it doesn't mean it really is not
If
a
I
big
say
deal.
that, watch your back.
And so
Because I
so,
was
you
still
know
gonna be
what?
expecting
And I actually
something.
feel the same way about Christmas. So I don't really do anything for Christmas. But it's important to my husband, you know, like putting up a tree and this, that, and the other. And so I was like, you know what? Let me try to like be more understanding and like get on, you know, on his page. So like this year or like last year, you know, I helped put up the decorations for the tree like the 2 or 3 years before. You know, I don't like this year. Was I here? No, actually I was out of town when he put up the tree. But I think I put up like you know how you decorate your banister like on your stairs or whatever. So I did that. I got us a new wreath made for the front door. And I was like, I'm just trying to like turn over a new leaf, like get on his
Tradition.
yeah, whatever, you know, and not just be so like I don't do that. But anyway, because like the past 2 or 3 years, I don't help put up tree decorations or none of that, you know, because I don't really care. And I was like, we don't have to exchange gifts. I promise you, we don't. Like Christmas is all year. So like it's not really a big deal. And so, but my husband still gets me something. And so I figured this year, I was like, let me do something different. I actually bought him some gifts for Christmas, you know. And I thought I didn't know if he was gonna like, you know, of course he loved it because I buy like most of his stuff, you know. Um, and it worked out. I mean, I hope it made him feel a way that I'm trying to like do something different. And even the same.
Did you feel the Christmas spirit?
It wasn't really that. Like it was just more so that I'm just trying to, you know, like when you just do something that you don't really care to do, but you're doing it for the other person.
But that should make you feel like
Like what?
something.
I mean, like what?
Joy?
Like good.
Maybe
Like
joy?
Christmas time is all about
Well,
joy and
I mean,
happiness, you know?
I liked that he liked the stuff that I got him. He actually loved it. But I know my husband's very simple. It's very easy to buy stuff for him.
So that
you
made
know.
you feel good. We
Yeah.
can say.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah.
What? No,
wow.
she's connecting. She's saying I could do this any day of the week. It doesn't make it different if I did
Yeah.
it on a Friday or on Christmas Day. I
That's
bought him a
exactly
gift
what
and I
I'm
had got the
saying.
joy and the excitement. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, like the fact that it's on Christmas, it doesn't do anything special for me. That's what I'm saying.
If I'm doing something for you year round and then that holiday comes and then because I don't do it on that holiday, all of a sudden what I did for the last 364 days
Don't matter.
doesn't matter. I don't want you.
But as a child, no one's
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah,
As a
you gotta
child,
go.
they're not thinking about what you do on a daily as a parent.
No,
They're
you're right.
they're a child.
You're right.
So
But that's a different relationship.
no, well that is, but I'm just saying for Rico.
I mean, because for children, there's 2 children in my house. Like I said, we don't celebrate Christmas, but we do give gifts on New Year's Eve. So that way, when he and she goes back to school and they had that dumbass conversation that I had, what'd you get for Christmas? Like, well, I don't celebrate Christmas, but I got this and I got that. You know, they're not left out. So
Why
I do
New
get
Year's
that.
Eve?
Well, we try to start our own tradition, our own family tradition, and before it's like the closeout of the year. So we use it as a token of appreciation of each other to gift each other for the closure of the year. So that's how we kind of went with it.
Okay. That's cute.
You know, instead of it
cool.
being a holiday thing, it's our holiday technically.
Well, great. So, like I said, oh wait, I forgot. So actually, I'm not even gonna say it. Like, go ahead. Yeah.
What? No, say it.
No.
I just feel like that kind of ties into Valentine's Day because it's like you know how some people be like, well, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day or I don't care about Valentine's Day because in my relationship every day is Valentine's Day. Whatever. Because it's just like, yeah, whatever. Because it's just like, okay, in a relationship, you guys go on dates a lot. Like you get gifts every now and then, but it's like on Valentine's Day, you're going to choose not to do
No, you
this.
just treat it like another day.
Exactly.
Like, say your date night is every Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
But Valentine's Day happens to be on a Monday. Are you gonna go out of your way to put your date night that's normally on Wednesday, like all the time, put it on Monday just to celebrate Valentine's Day?
No, we can keep the date night on Wednesday because going on a date on Valentine's Day, that's just fucking hectic. I'm being honest. But let's acknowledge the fact that this is Valentine's Day, and because this falls on Valentine's Day week, I'm gonna get you a gift during this date night.
Nice
Why is there so much entitlement on a
but
gift
no,
for
but just
Valentine's
acknowledging
Day?
the fact that it's
Where does this
Valentine's
come
Day.
from?
But you can give like a nice card also.
But when Valentine's Day is every goddamn year, it's like, what? I'm gonna have
Once
to.
a year.
I gotta go
year.
see, and this is why I align with Erin saying. It's usually a makeup day.
Oh, this is a reminder for me to get you what, I don't know, what chocolates or whatever, or a nice gift. That's not how relationships prosper and grow.
Right.
Yeah.
You're talking about a relationship that's based on, it's like as deep as a puddle. So for that one day, I'm going to remember that I love you.
And that's my problem with it, right? And I'm so glad you're here because you study psychology.
I'm with you. No,
Right?
I don't.
I don't know, because I had to think for a second.
Wait, Marie,
like,
let me go. I know you're with me.
Whose side are you on?
I'm on. Listen, I get what you're saying.
But wait, Marie, can I ask you this
I
question?
do get what you're saying. It's
Marie, there's a
cute.
disconnect here.
No, there's no disconnect. I do like, first of all, for me, when I think about Valentine's, for me, it's very much nostalgic. The reason I like Valentine's is very sophomoric. I just love the hearts, and it's not a big word. I just love like the hearts. I love the pink and red hearts, and like it's a nostalgic feeling. That's why I like Valentine's.
That is
but
what-
it's not. I'm not.
It's not some
It
necessity.
doesn't really move me. It
Because
doesn't
you know
really
why,
move
Marie?
my husband.
Marie, listen, what you just told me is that you are a human being that is smart. Okay? If Valentine's Day moves you, it's because you have not been smart. It's a feeling that we were told. Wait. It's a feeling that we were told is nostalgic. Okay? It's not a real nostalgic feeling. It's,
No, it is. It reminds you of like when you were like in grade.
You know
like,
why
in
it
middle
reminds
school,
you that?
Okay, you see how Erin was talking about like her father brought her like Valentines during elementary, middle, and you used to have those little roses or whatever. Like it's a cutesy situation. Is it like life altering for my relationship? It is not.
But Marie,
not
no, I'm not saying
supposed
you.
to be.
But
I'm
look,
not- That's not what I'm saying.
Erin, you can speak on this too.
Mhm.
All of those years and years of Valentine's Day gifts, guess what it led to? No feeling for Valentine's Day at all.
No,
When I said no
it
feeling,
definitely
no
led to a
importance.
standard.
Huh?
It definitely led there's
Erin does not care.
No. From my dad.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was important for my dad
to
to
set a
that
standard.
and pretty much every other standard.
I get the standard.
Did
No,
you
and listen,
one?
but
Rico, you said you're gonna do it.
It was two.
yeah,
on there.
no, I
'Cause
get
it's
it.
cutesy.
No, I'm not doing it because it's cutesy. I'm
Cute.
doing it because I've realized there's a social construct on the mentality of women on Valentine's Day that makes them develop a feeling on getting a gift. It's no difference if I
But
give her a gift
you're
on the
going to
16th
be
or the 13th.
standard. So like your daughter in like 18 years, when some dodo rolls up to her and tries to give her something
Wow.
Tell you.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday, dear Rico.
Yo, what?
Happy birthday to you. Don't even cry.
I told you guys that
Don't even cry.
I tell you guys all the time I'm tough, but you know, you make it hard on a day like today. Okay, guys, I'm gonna make a wish. I want to say first thank you everybody, all the fans and all the supporters, and especially our cast and our whole entire team, from Alan to Yumi to Marie to Lonnie, Erin, Amanda, everybody. I appreciate and love you guys so much. And this is probably one of the best gifts that I had in my 3 decades of being on this earth. I'm gonna make a wish aloud, even though they say not to.
Aw.
And I wish nothing but the most success for all of us and all of our lives, whoever's watching and whoever's here with us. And I wish us nothing but happiness and joy forever. Thank you guys.
Yeah. One more. Happy birthday.
Hey, you guys are
Shot.
oh my god.
Shot.
This is the one time I'm gonna be
Goodbye. Like, oh my
accepted in
god.
the shot. I'm gonna be happy to take it for you. For you, Rico.
Yo, you guys are so great.
This is a thick. You have to cut the first part. Hashtag patient.
What? Oh,
Wait,
turn it
what is the
around.
Haitian belief?
Really?
Eat it too.
Oh, I thought you were telling.
Really?
You can't get
Why not? You definitely make, yeah.
I can't.
No, you got it, but you can't give it to somebody else.
You also can't cut your name. I don't know. I don't know. All these rules.
Somebody said how you feel right now is how some women feel.
Oh! Shout out to the best comment. Who said that?
Renata,
Renata, shout out to you. That was a great comment, my girl.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. You got me. You see my piece?
Yeah, you're first of all, you're a piece of shit. It's a marble.
Mm-hmm.
I want more, but I ain't never gonna lie to you. I'm gonna just chill out. I'm 30 now. My carbs don't digest the same.
Erin, don't do it.
Somebody sent in balloons. Somebody sent balloons. One balloon, 7 balloons.
Woo!
Whoa.
Send some money,
No,
guys.
all you.
Send some money.
Because I had to cut a second piece.
Cheers.
That's a lot of cake.
Okay, well, this is
Oh,
send some
I appreciate
badges,
it.
guys,
Since
for
you-
Rico.
They said cake and do your shot. That's it.
All right.
Eat cake. What's
Yeah, I'm gonna do both.
What do they send?
Marie Antoinette.
Oh, let them eat cake.
All right, now let's take shots. You guys ready?
All right.
Flowers, TikTok.
TikTok's the flowers.
This is good. Really good, Alan.
That's
This is
Marie.
what I
That's
sent
Marie.
you. This is what I sent you.
Yo, you're gonna stop taking pictures of my jacket.
All right.
When Amanda's picture. Somebody said, what's your
What's his new jacket? Today's jacket.
My Cash App is Rico.
Erin the Renegade.
Wow. It's Rico Hundo with 3 O's. You know, I got a Cash App today for a Starbucks coffee.
Nice.
Thank you, Millions. I appreciate you. 3 O's.
They do.
Yeah, but I missed it because I was getting my hair done.
Carlitos, Carlitos comment. But don't forget to share the live, tell a friend, tell another friend, so we can all be friends here.
Oh, let me
at the
finish.
table.
Absolutely.
Oh. We're gonna yo, what? This is great.
Mandy.
Um,
All right. Cheers.
Wait, hold on, I'm boomerang.
Oh.
but I had a birthday on the 8 at the table Thursday. It only took me 5 years.
Okay, we got
Yeah.
Huh?
Woo.
Okay, but
That's how you supposed to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, you're the only one that's
I thought we were gonna go in, but it's okay.
You're
No, you start
You're
in.
strong ass arm.
It's fine.
Yo, Eric, can you- Yeah, on my birthday.
The question is, you think on Valentine's Day, you could make
Oh, we got the chart.
you could make multiple women happy.
Ugh.
Or do you think it'll be harder to make multiple women happy if everybody knew about each other?
That's a good question.
You know, I say this all the time in my 30 years of this world.
No, I'm gonna eat his cake.
A man can make multiple women happy collectively if they know about it and they're
Yeah.
open-minded about it
Yep.
without hostility, enviness, and jealousy.
On Valentine's.
I don't care what day.
Yep.
We talk about
On Valentine's Day, on their birthday, on Jesus' birthday, pick a day. If all women are knowing of each other and get out of, I don't want to say get out of, but they don't have the monogamous mindset. They're open-minded to being poly or whatever the case may be. And he has the ability, right? The ability to spoil them all equally. I've seen it happen. Floyd Mayweather had done it. I watched him done it. Dan Bilzerian does it. They all do it. And it's all about realistically having women that are right for it and also having the means to do it. Because if I
honesty,
if I spend $1,000 on Erin, I can't spend 500 on Amanda. You can't. You got to treat them all equally, even though one may not require as much on that day. They all require the same. It's gonna sound terrible, but it's like kids. You can't show favoritism on their birthdays and on holidays.
Kids are different though.
No, if you have 3 kids that are the same age or in the same age group, you can't spend $1,000 on them and $1,000 on them. And I mean, and $500 on them. They will remember it.
No,
They will bring it up,
I'm
and they will
agreeing
resent
with
me.
you on the kid part. I just feel like when it comes to women, you can decide who you want to spend what on.
No, you can't show favoritism when you're having multiple women.
Is that like in a
Openly.
polyamory
Yeah.
Oh, okay, in that kind of
Yeah.
situation.
If y'all don't know about each other, yeah. Sometimes side chicks get the same day.
And then I'd be like,
Well,
that
like
mean be
lunchtime?
having me feel away because my Valentine's Day
Breakfast.
was always on the 15th.
That's what
And I'm not no side nothing. Okay.
Did you hear me? I said, why was it on the 15th?
I caught that earlier.
Oh, yes, hi.
But men are good liars.
But she said they had something the day before, so
All you gotta do is
Marie?
I apologize, Amanda.
Marie.
I apologize.
Marie,
Man,
cheers.
First of all,
Cheers.
I'm gonna just let y'all know Marie's that's usually my girl, but I don't know what's up with her
Mandy.
today.
It's my birthday.
It's a joke.
You are throwing it off for us. I hope so.
It's true. I was like, why
You
the
think so?
15th though?
Really,
You
Alex?
deserve the 14th.
I think it's
Wait,
really
The
that
restaurants be crowded on
she's showing her
birthday.
favoritism.
Get your reservation.
No, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
No, like get your mind right and get your reservation 6 months ahead of time, 3 months ahead of time,
is
3
true.
weeks ahead of time.
Well, we planned it together, so we didn't do that
Listen.
many months ahead. But okay.
I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
good as hell.
it's 10 o'clock already.
This
Yo,
cake is rocking.
We do
Hold
have to
on.
do
I
the
wanted
questions.
to bring up one thing because I just found this out the other day when I was doing like Valentine's Day research. Have y'all ever heard of this thing? We all know about Galentines. At some point within the last 5 years, Galentines has become a thing where you hang out like with your homegirls, y'all.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Probably
Multiple
go to dinner.
Gals.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
gals.
Like your gals. So
I didn't know that actually.
oh, okay. So you
Really?
hang out with your homegirls, you go to dinner, some self-care, probably the spa, pretty much just to chill. And you can even do it if you have a man. It's really just kind of celebrating the friendships you have with your girls.
You could do it on the 13th if you have a partner. So
Planned,
you'll do it on the
actual
13th.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So in that vein, there's a new thing called Valentines.
I was about to ask, why can't they be Galentines too, guys?
You want to go hang out
Well,
with your guy?
No,
friends?
it's a thing. No, like,
I'm asking Rico.
Yeah, I'm about to say like guys and girl like spa days. I'm saying spa days as in not really in the spa, but like that day that you take to relax and decompress are way different. Like I could go to my homie's house and we'll just play 2K or something all day. Man, not right now.
My thing is with this Valentine.
Valentines.
Valentines?
Yeah.
So guys like to be like, they don't care about Valentine's Day, all this. But you're gonna take the time to do something with your friends. So are we acknowledging the holiday or
Oh, that's a
or
good
did
point.
or did you just not want to do anything with the gal them?
I gotta think right now. Women has caused this. Men didn't care about Valentine's Day till women made it a standard, and then they didn't care about having a Valentine until women, decided to have equality across the board.
Who made the holiday? That's all I want to know.
I'm pretty
mean,
sure it
men,
was a
but I'm
man.
But no, what I'm saying is today. When I can't speak like 100, 200 years ago, but today, right? We are suffering from the traditions of before.
Yes.
And we're also suffering from the consequences of the traditions from before, right? So now we have women that want to be able to do what men want to do. So now we got men being like, all right, cool. I want to do what a woman want to do. If y'all want to go out and celebrate, I want to go out and celebrate too.
See?
And that's we can't shame it. We gotta actually be like, all right, cool. Like, listen, if the bros want to go link up on Valentine's Day and fly out the country, who cares?
How
Y'all
did you
going
jump
on a
into like
trip
fly out the country?
I'm not gonna lie, that's a little
I'm
weird.
sorry.
Why is it weird?
It's giving
Yeah.
fishy.
How did we
Why
jump
is it
to
weird?
And I'm not even talking about suspicious fishy. I'm just talking about fish. Like,
Like Jamaican
like,
But I'm saying,
like
like,
the red snapper.
why,
but
why do we need a
Fire.
validation to celebrate?
fire for that.
You know what I'm saying?
Bullets. Shout out.
Bullets.
No,
How did we jump to like
I don't
flying
know.
out?
Because my thing is this.
Like, damn, Rico.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Whatever. You said I had to double check. Who said that?
You hear what he said? He said he's going with his bros out the country for
Yeah,
Valentine's
that
Day.
seems extreme. A Galentine is just like a spa day,
We're
a
gonna
movie
go get
night.
dinner.
We're gonna hang
Well,
Something
out.
real cute.
Yeah,
And honestly, that's usually, I feel like that's usually when
Don't got.
we all don't got nobody to spend Valentine's Day with.
right.
I've had a bunch of Galentine's Day. Like, we all not fucking with nobody. Let's go out because we don't want to feel left out, type of thing.
That's
I don't really think that guys think like that. Like, if
No.
the holiday means nothing to you, why get together with your guys and say, well, let's do something?
I'm pretty sure this. First of all, I'm not crazy, right? Women, I don't know who exactly, but I know women have taken a Galentines trip, whatever the hell, out this goddamn state that they live in. So now, the way I look at it is if a guy go on a Valentines and a girl go on a Galentines and they end up in Costa Rica or some other shit, and they want to rock off with each other for the Valentine's Day,
Can I say something
you know?
real bad?
Please do, Amanda.
But Amanda is bothered.
I feel like
She is.
if any group of girls, and I want to just say, if she even just takes a girlfriend or two and they want to fly out for Valentine's Day, I feel like that's doing a lot and they're probably fucking. And that's just really coming from me because that's coming from me.
Because you were fucking.
Okay? if any guy gonna say we flying out for Valentine, my head gonna turn
They fucking.
so quick because what are you talking about?
A bunch of dudes flying to Colombia.
On Valentine's Day, they are not.
They say, I'm not flying out no
Period. Cause what are y'all
Listen.
doing?
First of all, dudes trying to get out the country to go to Colombia any day.
Any day.
Oh, but we gonna choose
You know-
Valentine's Day.
Yo,
Homos.
because I don't got any of y'all.
They wanted to be romantic.
Yo.
Hashtag
Listen.
no
I'm
judgment
sorry.
zone.
Cut
We
that
love
out.
everybody.
They wanted to
that
be
out.
romantic.
All I'm going to say is
Yeah.
women don't know a real guy's trip. You know what I'm saying? So I don't expect y'all to understand.
Well, why would you
have
you
brothers.
use, are you using the holiday though? That's what I'm saying. It could be anytime, y'all could do it anytime y'all want, but are you using this holiday to say let's go and fly out somewhere?
No.
What I'm saying is like, if you have the Valentine's Day on the 13th, it's cool. He's gonna spend the 14th with you, but on the 15th, he's gonna have a bros trip.
Is that
Valentine's.
coincidence? Is that
It's an exit because he can't get out anyway.
Yeah. It's passport bros day. That's what it is.
like, please tell me
like,
you
at the end of the
flying
day-
out with your bros and really be taking a bitch somewhere? Like, please let that be what it is.
We don't
That's
bring
what
sand
I'm
to the
saying.
beach.
Let it.
Amanda is
But that's what
concerned
I'm-
about
yeah,
the
because
intentions.
Honestly, please just let that be what it is. If you tell me you and your bros is going somewhere,
Yeah, they should.
No. Alan, are you hearing what I'm
I have,
saying?
and I'm going again this year.
I'm saying that if you
Pretty soon
tell
the
me,
Galentines is gonna be a bunch of girls who can't get guys and can't keep guys, and a bunch of guys that can't get girls is the Valentines. You're gonna have a Galentines and the
They're gonna meet
Valentines,
up.
and they're gonna meet up in some other
It's gonna be
country
another
on a
fest.
resort, and they're gonna have a Valentine.
It's gonna be a
From an asexual perspective, from a producer perspective, but I'm saying is this: you have to be a little empathetic without any homophobia from the man's perspective. there's not a lot of guys that are not lonely. There's dudes that might not be able to get the girl. They might not be able to do that thing. So if I'm a guy and I'm organized enough to be like, yo, bro, we all gonna go to Thailand. Yo, we gonna go to Colombia.
Come on, bro. Why you
gotta
gotta
think?
Not Thailand.
Y'all choosing some really good spots for
There's a
Valentine's
lot of
Day.
trans women
I'm
in,
Not even like we about to go to.
you girls,
Or we
Down
gonna
the
hop on a
street.
bus and go to Atlantic City, and we gon' play in the.
I agree with you. Like, why
That's
are we?
not what we doing. We going
Why
to
are we
Thailand.
No,
why are
actually,
we
no.
specifically picking Valentine's Day to go to Thailand?
Because yo, wait, hold on.
Oh, okay. You're going to Bali. You're going to Jamaica.
No,
you're going to
what
DR.
the- if a group of guys go to
But why are you
Or Portugal
specifically
or Brazil.
picking it
Brazil
on
you know
the
what I'm saying?
14th though?
Yo, do you women
So it can be
understand? Hold on,
romantic.
time out. Do
With
women
each other?
do women understand that there's other women in other parts of the world? I just
Yeah,
wanna-
but they don't celebrate Valentine's Day
You think-
necessarily.
Do you wait? Time out. You think that they don't celebrate Valentine's?
In Bali? Dude, they don't. Like
for
they
what, though?
won't.
Because if I'm gonna spend money on Valentine's Day, I'm gonna secure my sex.
Yeah, but if you went to like,
How about that? How about that? Now let's talk about. Let's bring it up.
It was the
How about
last.
this? Now let's do it. Let's go all the way with it.
like if you went to
Let's
Vegas,
go all the way
if you
with
told me like me and the guys are going to Vegas on Valentine's Day because there's a bunch of lonely girls out here, like okay, fine. But if you're like whatever, but if you're telling me no, but
Vegas
if-
is more
if-
expensive than Costa Rica.
No, but if you're telling me you're specifically going to Costa Rica, you're going to Bali, you're going to the Philippines where they don't necessarily acknowledge Valentine's Day, that's just like another day.
No,
Like
we're
you're
not
not
going
going
to
for
we're
Valentine's
not going
Day.
to couples resorts with dudes. We're going to.
That's what Amanda is telling
No,
you.
she's not.
That's Amanda's concern.
Hold
No.
on. So gathering your homeboys at your crib to be like, you know, let's all hang out.
On Valentine's Day.
Not on Valentine's Day, because he said Valentine's
On
Day
Valentine's time.
during Valentine's Day. That's disgusting. But taking those same set of homeboys and saying let's fly out somewhere is completely normal.
Yes.
Please explain that to me. So
Men-
what is so disgusting with gathering at somebody's crib just to hang out? Just on some regular shit. We all hanging out. It's a boys' night. Like you gonna come over, we gonna go downstairs, we gonna play some games, we gonna drink some beers, you know. Same shit y'all would do on a regular
No,
Friday night.
That's the problem. That it's not the same. And that's what you gotta understand. If men are deciding to travel together, right, on holidays specifically, they're going to be having sex with women on those days that they are outside wherever they're at.
So you're flying out to have one big orgy?
Whoa, that remember when I said, is that what you got out of it? Remember when I said that and with what's his name?
Listen, we didn't
With
get
Mac,
to the
I
questions.
said I can I can speak clearly, and this is what I get.
It's giving orgy to me.
No, we know. Listen, guys. We got a little ahead of ourselves. We got a little excited with what we were talking about. Valentine's is obviously a little touchy subject for some people, so we didn't get to your questions. We did not get to your questions, but we will get to your questions. So we will circle back to them. So we appreciate all the love, and we're gonna have to sign off the live right now.
Well, bye guys. See you later.
Thank you for
YouTube.
being. Part
Thank
of
you,
my birthday.
Michael.
Bye.
TikTok, IG,
Appreciate
everybody.
you. It was Amanda.
Yes, face.
What
Wait,
was Amanda?
which one is face? This Facebook right here.
Michael said, "Happy birthday."
Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you.
Everybody asking what happened. How y'all just abruptly got off the live?
That-
Everybody is like bugging Marie. Like,
okay, all right.
Marie's like, we're off the live. Like,
We're
everybody
not
asking what
awesome.
happened.
Okay, if you have your questions, put them in now. Put them in now.
I mean, I think if a man just expresses to like the woman that he's with that it's something that he likes, then I think that it should be like taken into consideration as being important. Just like if you're a person that doesn't celebrate it, you make that known and then you just move accordingly.
But if it's important enough to fly out with your bros, then it's important enough.
It's an excuse. I would say it can become important if all men decide to say, yo, you know what? I want to spoil you the same way I want you to spoil me. I want to pour into you the same way that
Yeah.
I expect you to pour into me. And if men stick with that and women don't say he's, you know, into the other sex because of his beliefs and we stop shaming that, then it can change.
And
more
over here,
question, one more
Mike, lawyer,
Stop
191
looking at me like
Six says never buy your side chick. Never.
Oh,
It depends if you
ask
really
him
like
why.
it.
Why?
I don't think that's true.
And he said we don't care.
If you don't do anything for the side chick, like, and you don't acknowledge Valentine's Day with them at all,
You gonna have a
you
problem.
gonna lose them.
No. They're gonna make a problem.
It depends. Yeah, it depends.
Right.
Yeah,
And then they're gonna be coming to your real girl as a woman and all that. Like and we don't want that. And we don't want that. So you better just buy that girl a gift, okay?
Yeah, control your situation, partner.
Jen Dorsey wants to know, Rico, which
Who?
one?
James Dorsey.
No, Jen.
Oh, I'm about to say that's my friend.
Okay, Jen Dorsey wants to know, Rico, which one of the women do men choose to spend the actual holiday with?
Of the ones that they really don't like.
Typically, men
Of the
spend
women.
That's what he said.
That's
Yeah.
what he
It's-
said.
it
'Cause
sounded
I
like
think
the
he was
bros
talking
to
about
me.
of the women.
like if he has multiple options, and assuming none of them are his actual main. I'm assuming, right?
Right.
Because if it's his actual main, it'd be obviously the main. But if he has a bunch of women or more than one woman, I should say, and Valentine's Day is approaching or is here, he's going to spend the most on the one who he deems is either
No, I'm just agreeing. I know what you're gonna say.
is either going to reciprocate the most or can withhold or withstand the most. Like if she catches him cheating 3 or 4 times versus the other one that catches him cheating once. So he's gonna keep that relationship as much as he can. Um, out of
Wait,
the out
go
of the
gold.
option.
No,
It's more like
I would, but we're
passport
talking about women
cookies.
specifically, so I passed up on that answer. But
Any more
honestly, if I
questions?
was in Rico's situation and I didn't really
Wait, what?
like anybody, like specifically, like nobody really meant anything to me, I would just go ghost on all of them. Nobody's getting no Valentines from me.
That's why you
I got locked up for the weekend.
That's why there's the difference between estrogen and testosterone. We want to go do something, even if we don't like you. Like there's a big difference between men
Yeah.
and women. Yeah, men have sex with women that they don't really like all the time.
Yeah. I was about to say I would never do that.
Yeah.
And physically unattracted to. Like that's the weird part.
Well, that part is that part is a little.
Look,
Some men
Rico
do.
was about to say something different.
Now let's say
Alex,
some
so
men
hold on.
do, but once you establish value as a man, you stop doing stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, let me just hit it from the back so I don't have to see your face.
We have
Yeah,
one more
you had
question.
okay. Just we got one more question, Yumi.
Oh, I think the easiest thing is learning how the other person understands. So if a person like, because sometimes you literally may be speaking over the other person's head, and you think you just using your regular everyday vernacular, but they're lost in the sauce. They literally have no idea what you're saying. I think learning how they understand things, learning how they digest information is also important, and actually just considering whatever the context is. Context is always important. So a lot of times messages become ineffective based on how they're not necessarily because of what they are. It's more so because of how it's delivered. So delivery is everything. And I think we're done.
Yeah. All right. Like we appreciate all the questions coming in. We would love to get to all the questions, but we're gonna finish doing what we're doing.
Yeah. What you guys can do is send the questions to our DMs at 8 at the table, and then we can get to those questions on another day, next week, or
We'll make
maybe
them
even next
topics.
Tuesday. Yeah, maybe we'll even make them a topic, and the best questions we even might give a shout out to. So if we
Absolutely.
did not answer them, feel free to go ahead and tap into our Instagram DMs and send that question over there.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.